Hi, my name is Henry Dawkins, and this is our EFD 552 Diversity Plan PowerPoint that was created by myself, Dr. Lavonda Sand, and Ms. Jennifer Snowger. I'm going to be discussing Hidden Lake Elementary data from the 2012 to 2015 school year. So what is diversity? Diversity is variety, exceptionality, uniqueness, being extraordinary, being different, being multicultural, assortments, contrasting, and being different. So the goals of our diversity plan, we had various goals. One of our goals was to create awareness among faculty and staff about the diverse nature of various cultures in our school, empower teachers with the knowledge of their students' behavior and norms, create opportunities for teachers and students to learn more about each other's cultural background. Also, we wanted to endow students with the skills to demonstrate tolerance and acceptance of different cultures, respond to and influence the larger personal, legal, and cultural context in the classroom, school, and local community. We also want to help the community and stakeholder relationships to identify the unique characteristics of the community to create and sustain mutually supportive family community relationships. So we had various activities planned to increase diversity in our school. Things such as our Learn-a-thon, Christmas Around the World, Multicultural Fair, and field trips to various places. So our activities for our plan before school started, we will send out a questionnaire to all of our students that will be attending our school, and them and their parents were to list the countries they're from and some countries they would like to visit. Then we compile the data, and the following diversity choices are based on their responses. So in August, students will take a trip to the beach to recognize diversity in landscape. In September, take a trip to the NATO Summit. In October, organize and present a multicultural fair. In November, students will visit Toulouse. In December, we would have our Christmas Around the World. January, students will dress up in diverse costumes from a country they visited and put on a multicultural book day. Some other activities, like in February, our PTO would do a Learn-a-thon. March, we would do famous author day. April, students would take another field trip, this time to the Rosa Parks Museum. In May, we would have a multicultural bazaar to celebrate diversity of the school. So now we want to look at our data. This is our data from the 2013-14 school year, our art, reading, and math. As you can see down on the bottom are our percentages for our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. As you can see, our non-poverty students scored really well on our test scores, especially in 5th grade. It was 100% scored at level 4. In 2012-13 for our art reading, again, this is for our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, our non-poverty, poverty, white, and black students. Again, our non-poverty students scored really well, and overall, our 4th graders scored really well on this test. Then our 2013-14 art math scores, again, our non-poverty, poverty, white, and black students. As you can see, our non-poverty students, again, outscored everybody else. On our 2011-12 art and math scores, again, these are based on our poverty and non-poverty students. 4th grade, again, scored exceptionally well on this test. Then we have our achievement gaps in 2013-14 school year, our white students versus our black students. Overall, our reading scores were very high compared to our math scores. Then our achievement gaps between our poverty and non-poverty students. Again, reading, our students scored exceptionally well. So some interventions from our author in our book. Some different interventions that the author talked about was to teach adult talk to our students, use metaphor stories to help students with issues, some things for the teachers to do is don't argue with students, use the 4-part form, allow students to draw or doodle during lectures. For our diverse needs of student populations, our students of poverty need physical, emotional, and academic assistance, and these students also need some tutorial help with reading and math. Other things that we can do as teachers is to teach study skills, reinforce positive behaviors, and teach test-taking strategies. And this is a short video that I want to play really quick for you that shows some diversity that goes on in the classroom. And this is our resources, and that concludes my PowerPoint presentation.